Welcome home.
Thank you.
How's it feel to be home?
Feels good.
Feels good?
Care to elaborate?
We're not technically home yet.
Well, you know, it's home enough.
Yeah, we're close.
Yeah.
We're close. We're getting there.
Getting
almost.
there. It must be nice though to have like you've had another massive year of like touring overseas and then to finish it off, you know, doing Byron and Lorne and Marion Bay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We haven't played Marion Bay yet or Byron. So this is going to be the first one of the fall's roster.
Yeah.
But it'll be really fun. I mean, it's cool. I guess it's kind of cool to come back to Australia and be thrown into nature.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, as opposed to just staying in Sydney and being stuck in the old Sydney bubble.
Yeah, and then just have Mother Nature just throw it right back at you.
Like, you give the vibe to Mother Nature and it just throws it back in this all-encompassing, powerful way. And it's just like, I feel the aura.
You feeling
just
it?
driving along the Great Ocean Drive, you know, just seeing Mother Nature just hurling beasts. Just, you know.
We can't have these conversations in the UK because no one knows what we're talking about.
No one gets it. No one gets it. You would have been getting those vibes. So
we'll get him when he comes back in.
Now you would have been feeling it. We saw you a few weekends ago at Meredith.
Yeah.
Slayed it. How was that? Because was that your first time at Meredith?
Yes.
It was, yeah. That was a super fun show.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was kind of just one stage, and I think that was like a really nice kind of refreshing angle on a festival, because we've played festivals like Glastonbury and Coachella and all these festivals where there's like 100 stages and just like chaos everywhere, and it was nice to kind of have just this like crowd that was just focused on the one band at the one time,
like a vibe funnel. It was literally a vibe funnel. It's like this amphitheater all going into one stage, and I walked off stage like a bit disheartened because I was like, no, the sound wasn't great on, like I couldn't hear or whatever. And then I was like, oh, actually maybe that was okay. And then I saw this review and it was like, not that I read reviews often, but I did see this one review and it was really complimentary, and I was like, oh,
was it me? I bet you it was me. Yeah, I bet you it was me.
Oh, that's so uncool. That's so uncool.
The crowd was so crammed. Like, do you know like the Meredith tradition? Like, you take your boot off and you raise it for the best song out?
Okay, so
it was me.
I've got people like, get these bastards
No.
I thought that was an insult.
No.
So this friend of mine from like a guy from my school.
Yeah.
Like, I posted the review on my social network profile page. I won't.
Your private one.
Yeah, I won't mention which one.
I hope it was mine.
You're a bulletin board.
Yeah, my bulletin board. Yeah. No, I just posted it to all my friends on ICQ.
Yeah.
And yeah. And a friend was like, mate, I was going to give you the boot. And I was like, I thought that was an insult, like, as in, like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. And I deleted the comment and unfriended it.
Oh, that's
I was
so
like,
mean.
fuck you, like. And then I told a friend about it. And then he started laughing. He was like, no, it's a good thing. And I was like,
It is the biggest compliment.
And I like got in contact and was like, said, oh, dude, look, I didn't know what it meant. And he was like, no, it's fine.
Yeah. No, but the boot thing, like, I can't even tell you how crammed that crowd was for you. Because I couldn't get this boot off. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. But, like, I just held my hand up.
But what do you do once you've got the boots? I guess you throw them back?
You don't throw them. You just hold them up.
No, but, oh, okay.
Yeah, like, we don't pick them. You just hold it up like...
raise your shoe.
You're the best. So, yeah, that's the biggest compliment that you can get.
Oh, wow.
Meredith was,
amazing.
Yeah,
Did you
great.
guys...
And it felt like a really well curated festival as well.
It's
Like,
the
it was
best.
really great playing before Factory Floor because we're huge fans of that. And then James Holden.
And then War on Drugs before us.
Yeah.
So, and Holden, like, it was cool.
So you guys got to stick around and see some music as well?
Yeah, we stayed for Factory Floor and most of James Holden's set.
Yeah, awesome. We'll talk about Glastonbury because I saw you guys there last year and I actually saw you in the crowd and I came up to you and was a mini fangirl. But it was so cool to see, like, being on the other side of the world and seeing like an Australian band just slay it and see you play to such a big crowd.
A lot of, I have this like running trend, so it seems, I think we all do, that we're not fully aware of the implications of big shows.
Yeah.
When we're playing them, like it happened at Primavera, which was probably the biggest crowd we've ever played to, and the John Peel, we knew it was obviously prestigious and all this stuff, and then we realized like afterwards how big the crowd actually was.
It was huge.
Because you can't see, and I wasn't even really looking. And
you kind of freak out if you think about that stuff.
Yeah.
How important a show might be.
Yeah.
But that was one where it was like, we kind of, I remember setting up and it was like, the tent was fairly empty because we played early, and then we kind of went back and, plugged all our equipment in and whatever, and then kind of came out on stage, and it wasn't until the very end I looked up and noticed that
it's like a sea of people.
15,000 people.
Yeah.
And it's just like, got this rush of euphoria, like, whoa.
How was it for you guys to play again this year? Like, to actually be asked to perform again at Glastonbury?
Amazing. It feels like our home turf almost.
Yeah.
Even though it's not where we live, but it's sort of like, it feels like we're a part of that festival now.
I think playing a show like Glastonbury so early on in the band's sort of like inception has probably like had like a bit of a reflective effect. So now I feel like our show is best suited to an environment like that.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So like, I think that's where it feels very familiar.
Yeah.
Like
and plans for next year. So you guys are in the process of the next album. So follow up to Howlin'. No pressure. That was my favorite album last year. So what's the next one going to be like?
Just kind of like a second album. I don't know.
Just a standard sophomore release.
Yeah, there's nothing you can really say.
Are you going to play more Australian shows?
Judgment Day to Terminator.
Yeah, that's what we hope. Yeah.
Are you going to do more shows back home next year?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
I felt at Meredith a lot of people were like, man, how have I not seen these guys before? And like, it was the first time for many, so you definitely got to pull the crowd.
We're trying to actually say no to shows so that we can focus on our next record.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
We've been playing live for almost 2 years.
2 years
now.
Yeah.
Not much here, but sort of, we need to kind of retire this show for a while and kind of get back into
just retreat back to the studio. Yeah.
And we're also just kind of making it up as we go along, like, we don't really, but like, I feel like we should stop now. It feels like we should stop.
Yeah.
Because we could just keep on going and going and going.
Yeah,
like,
you
I
can,
don't
for sure.
Like,
yeah.
Gotta make another record.
Well, we can't wait to hear the new music anyway. Thanks so much for chatting, guys.
Cheers. Thanks for having us.
Fantastic photo.